Hey everyone, Tech Gamer here. Welcome back to our continued playthrough of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So here we are playing Chapter 2, and we're just starting out here. So, in Chapter 2, you take on the role of Alena. She is the daughter of the King of Santeem, and he does not want her leaving the castle. He's a very overprotective father. So here we are starting out in the King's throne room, talking to the Chancellor. Basically just says he's trying to protect you. There is Bray. He is one of your teachers, basically, and he just implores you to listen to your father. So if we go upstairs here, we can see our bedroom and the King's bedroom. If we talk to this guy here, he's fixing a wall that we kicked a hole through. Apparently we were able to kick a hole through what looks to be a brick wall. Checking all the drawers here. Sometimes there's like a medical herb or a feather hat. There's a feather hat. Let's go ahead here and talk to this lady. Like anything with Dragon Warrior, if you talk to the people who are in the castle and the towns, they sometimes give you clues on what you need to do. So let's go ahead and try and leave. And as you see, we can't. I would say of the 5 chapters in Dragon Warrior 4, this one's probably my least favorite. Talk to the king again. So there's a couple of things you need to do to be able to get out of the castle. And the easiest way to do it is just to, talk to the people a couple of times. But in reality, what you need to do is you need to only do 2 things. Talk to the king and find Bray and Christo. So Bray we already found. He's right there. And then we can go find Christo. So if you search around the castle a little bit here, just to give you the lay of the land, you'll see that all the people are just worried about the princess. Inside, we find Christo. He's hanging out at the church chapel place. Basically says the same thing, that he doesn't want you leaving and that it's implied that he likes you. And now, if we go back up these steps, you will see that the entrance to the hole in the wall is now cleared and the wall has been fixed, but it's pretty shoddy workmanship. And if we kick a hole in the wall, we can get out. Talk to the cat here. So here we are outside the castle, and when we try and go to the village, Bray and Christo appear. And they're not going to let us travel alone. And now we have a 3-member party. The Princess of Santeem, Christo, and Bray. Christo is mainly defensive spells, Bray is mainly offensive spells, and Bray is obviously the weakest member of the party, in my opinion. This is Serene. So we'll just explore here a little. Now this is a very long chapter, so I will place, time markers in the comment of the video to allow everybody to skip ahead and only watch the parts that they want. Because you have to do a lot of grinding in this chapter. So we're just going to get Christo a weapon here. I find the best way to start out this is to beef up Christo a little bit, just so because he can attack and knock out guys a lot faster. Because we need to get up to about level 3 or 4 initially off the start. Here is the church chapel place. We can save here. You don't save at Kings in this game. If everybody remembers, you save at churches and stuff. Alright, so now we basically just need to fight around here for a little while. These guys are pretty easy. Bray really doesn't do a whole lot of anything at this point, attack-wise. Grasshoppers and red slimes, again, pretty easy here. The one thing I loved about Dragon Warrior 4 was it basically sets, every chapter helps set the stage for chapter 5. So, and it's spaced out in years, not just like linear, like all the other games have always been. Right now, the hero, the main character, the hero, is only a child still. I presumed he's only a child. They don't say how far of a difference between the chapters are. We know that in chapter 1 with Ragnar, that the hero was only a child because the monsters were looking for him. So we do know that, but right now we don't know. And all the main characters don't know who the hero is. So as you can see, Bray will use some Ice Bolt here. You can only use Ice Bolt 5 times initially before you run out of magic. So you got to keep that in mind because you got to stay at the inn a lot. Christo the same way until you start getting up some levels, which we just did. So my main focus in this particular chapter is not so much Christo and Bray, more so Alena, because if everybody remembers, the final part of this chapter is you have to win the Tournament at Endor, and Alena fights it alone. So Christo and Bray are more ancillary characters in this. And the main focus is always, my focus is always going to be on Alena. To beat this chapter, if I remember right, she needs to be level 16? 14 to 16. Something along those lines. So we'll see what we get to here. This is a long chapter. It's probably going to take about, I don't know, I would say at least 3 hours to beat. So I've got my trusty beverage here. In this chapter, we're first introduced to Nectar, the final boss of Dragon Warrior 4. Good here and stay at our trusty inn. Thinking I'm going to save up for that thorn whip there. The one thing I love about Dragon Warrior 4 is, and all the Nintendo games really, is you can play it with one hand. Basically what I do is just, I set the controller on a table and, you know, just don't actually have to hold it because that gets tiring for 3 hours. Save up a little bit more here. So as we get closer to the village of, I think it's Tempe, however you say it, the enemies start getting a little harder, as you can see. So believe it or not, this could actually be a risky fight. They don't look it, but we're pretty weak right now, so. But we should be okay. You have to be careful with the prank overs because they can store up their energy, which they don't do that often, but they do. And they can hit Bray pretty hard. Village of Tempe. Yep, I was right. I remembered the name. So in Tempe, we can't go in there yet. Well, we can, but you have to fight some monsters who are terrorizing the town and keep demanding sacrifices. But we're not strong enough to fight them yet. It's like 2 dogs and a magician or a sorcerer or something like that. So we need to get to at least up a couple more levels first before we even try that. And looks like we got up another level. Take out that guy. Take out one of those. Like any Dragon Warrior game, I mean, you've seen me play Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3. You find patterns. So, like, when you have Alena, Cristo, and Bray, what you do to, you know, make the most out of a fight is you figure out what's the most efficient way to win it. So, Alena and Cristo are pretty good at attacks, so you focus them on one monster so that they can potentially knock out that monster in one round. Then you use Bray to use magic spell on another monster, and then you can target that other monster and knock it out. So as you'll see, I'll probably do that here. So in this particular fight, we'll have Cristo focus on the L-Rat, and because he can knock that out pretty easily. And it will focus Bray and Alena on the dog thing here. And it's defeated. And then that one's defeated. So again, there's always a pattern to these fights. And, you know, you figure out what the best way is. And to win the fight as quick as possible. Because it's easy to die in this chapter. And you'll find, believe it or not, that it's easy to die throughout the whole chapter. Because as you progress, the enemies, you know, get progressively harder, and Christo and Bray are not the best at defense. Christo's pretty good, Bray not so much. I don't spend a lot of money on Bray. Just I'll spend some here and there probably. But again, my main goal is Alena, keeping her alive and getting her up as levels as quickly as possible. Nice. Just keep on fighting around here. I would say in Dragon Warrior 4, my favorite chapter... Ooh, Bray's about to die, actually. I would say my order of favorite chapters is probably Tulun being first. Then I would say... Marinera's chapter. Then Ragnar, then this one, this being my least favorite of all the chapters. Then obviously chapter 5, which, you know, is really the entire game. Braze might die here. Yeah. Ooh, getting beat pretty good here. Hopefully we can, there we go. Alright, we gotta go back and, bring our wizard back to life. Try not to run from fights at the beginning for the obvious reason of getting up levels. Knock out these giant worms. It's only 10 gold to bring the wizard back to life right now, so that's good. And we'll stay at the inn. I'm gonna beef up some stuff here. Get some leather shields for both of them. And we'll go ahead and equip it to Christo. So he goes to 14. Bray goes to 12. Every little bit helps, especially for Bray and Christo. Alright, back to the grind. Let's go ahead here and knock out these red slimes. Alright, let's 1 second here. Alright. Christo's a level 4. Upper, so we learned to spell upper. That's good. That's basically, you know, increased defense. Buy some Wayfarer clothes. Yeah, let's buy them for Bray. Every little bit helps. $12 to $15. I mean, it's not a lot, but you know, it's better than nothing. Let's sell the basic clothes because we don't need them anymore. 7 gold is 7 gold. Alright. Let's get back to it. Nice. We're almost ready to go to the village of Tempe. Thinking I'll just get Bray up another level, and then we'll try it out. Alright, let's do Ice Bolt. So as you can see, it's getting easier to beat all these guys now. Crystal can one hit. Alright, we are at level 4 across the board. Just knocking these guys out here. Alright, let's go stay at the inn, and we're going to go ahead and try our hand at Tempe. Go ahead here and save. Yes. So since I'm playing straight through, saving really doesn't matter so much, because I'm going to be, if I die, I'll be brought right back to there anyway. So, I mean, just checking out there. This is the, if I play through this chapter all at one shot here, which is what I'm doing, be the first time I've ever done it, believe it or not. I haven't played Dragon Warrior 4 in a long time. Believe it or not, this was the last game that I ever played in the Dragon Warrior series. I beat it, oh god, in the 90s. I don't even remember when. Wasn't even middle school, maybe. And then after that, I jumped over to the Final Fantasy games because, to be honest, at the time I played whatever games my friends were playing, and I started really liking Final Fantasy. It's funny when you're a kid and you're playing video games, you tend to play whatever games your friends are playing because that's what they're always talking about. If all your friends are talking about Dragon Warrior and you're like, what's Dragon Warrior? And you're kind of just sitting there. So I learned to, play what my friends were playing. Not because they were playing it, more so because I was interested, genuinely interested in it. So, being a kid, I had no money. So I used to save my allowance and rent the games from Blockbuster. And I loved them. Final Fantasy 1, I loved that game. But I was young. I don't know, I couldn't beat it. Probably because I didn't understand, the way the game worked, which you think I would have by the fact I played through the Dragon Warrior games. But I don't know. For some reason, I never beat Dragon Warrior 1 up until I went back and played it again a couple of years ago. I'm sorry, not Dragon Warrior 1, Final Fantasy 1. And that's when I switched over into that genre. And then Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, or 6 in US was definitely my favorite. Thinking I'm going to do a playthrough of Final Fantasy 3, the US version, because that game was one of my all-time favorite games next to Chrono Trigger. Just gonna get up a little more here. Some of you may be saying, why am I grinding so long here? And it just makes it that much easier. Because you have to remember, with this particular chapter especially, the second I get through Tempe, the other side, the levels, the guides, the fighting, their levels are a lot stronger than the guys here. So even if I can beat, Tempe instantly, I'd have so much of a hard time getting to the next town and then staying alive there. I'd end up having to come back here anyway to fight around. So I try to make myself as strong as possible here. And while it takes longer, I don't know, I like that methodology sometimes, because then you can knock through the next part even easier. The next part's harder because you want to go down to Bazaar, if I remember right, the Bazaar area. The guys there are really hard. Let's knock out this guy. There we go. So for anybody who's curious on how I actually record these videos, I have a actual Nintendo's entertainment system, a real one. It was mine when I was a kid, and I have it hooked up to a computer, my capture card on my computer. So they basically make an adapter for the outputs on the Nintendo, and then you connect them to the adapter, and then the adapter connects to the video card, the capture card, through an HDMI port. It works perfectly fine. Then I can project it through onto my monitor. So that's what you see me looking at. And works great. I mean, color's good, quality's good. It does require a little bit of a shifting of the screen, like the left and rights, when I actually process the video, which I guess it's just the way it captures, or the conversion. But I mean, it works great. I love it. They make all kinds of adapters. You can get them for, you know, iPads, iPhones. They're the same. Androids, Galaxies, whatever, Samsungs. All those devices. There's a video capture adapter for almost everything. VCRs for people who still have, you know, old stuff. Alright, Bray is at level 5. We are level 5 across the board. Thinking I'm good to go now. This guy out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back to the village next to the castle and stay at the inn, and then we're going to go work our way through Tempe. I don't think Tempe has an inn, so... Now you may say, why are you going back to stay at the inn? You're fine. Always just play it safe. When you fight a boss battle, always just play it, you know, safe. Because if you screw up, you're going to have to do it again. And if you die, you lose half your gold. Alright, it's morning. Let's do this. Let's just check first to make sure you know what, I'll buy the leather armor the more I think about it. I know I said before I wasn't going to beef up Bray too much, but might as well. Why not? Bring her up to 21 and then we'll sell the Wayfarer's clothes. In hindsight, I probably wasted the money on the Wayfarer's clothes. But, oh well. It is what it is. Buying an armor or a weapon while you may not use it that long is never a waste per se, because there's always that added benefit of you know, just having it. I'll buy the club for Alena because she can take it, and believe it or not, it helps her, brings her attack up even just a little bit. I should have just bought it at the beginning. I completely forgot about it. Alright, so on our way. Knock through this guy, he's defeated. So as you can see, we're now at the point where, you know, we can knock through these guys in like a second. Continue making our way east. This last gray worm here, giant worm, sorry. Alena can one-hit these guys, the grasshoppers. Take out that guy. Take out one of those. Bray will do nothing. So you never actually see me do it. Oh, they did have an end this whole time. I could have just came here. Oops. Oh well. So here we are in Tempe now. All the people are upset that the villagers are all upset about the people having to be sacrificed. And they all think we're going to beat up this monster for them. So if we talk to this guy, his daughter is going to be sacrificed, so we offer to take her place. Always check drawers in this game, wherever you see them, because they might sometimes include something good. Alright, so here's what we have to do. We talk to this guy. We're going to be willing to be the offering. And we have to get inside this box, because we can all fit inside of this thing. And some monsters are gonna appear. And we gotta teach them a lesson. So the trick is to take out the rabbit hounds first. A couple rounds will knock them all out. Yeah, we should be able to kill the rabbit hound. Oh, right. Magic doesn't work on the guy. So he runs out of magic points pretty quick, as you just saw. So he's really defenseless at this point. But he does hit pretty hard. So we'll do this. Let's attack. Let's heal. We'll do upper. No, you know what? Let's heal. And let's just attack. Oh, Krista's dead. Okay. That stinks. That was not planned, but oh, it's okay. See what I was saying? This is actually a rough fight. Well, didn't go exactly as I planned, but that's alright. So life force nuts are great. They increase your hit points. So, now that we have beaten these guys, the town will come back to life. Alright, let's see. Let's bring back Christo. And let's see what we can buy here. You know, we'll give Thorn Whip to Christo. We're gonna sell Copper Sword. Nope. Yes. Now all the people are, you know, living their lives again. So we can move on. And we don't have to come back here. Probably ever again. If you search right here, you find some more life force nuts. So now I have 2 to use. Run up by 6. Run up by 4. So I went up 10 hit points just from those 2 life force nuts, which is great. So, continuing on, we are through the mountain range, and as you can see, we've got some new enemies to fight here. And they start to get harder. And they can poison you, these guys in particular. So we have to be very careful around here. Alright, knock through those guys. Crystal got up a level. Nice. Elena's level 7. So, the princess is being kidnapped. And they basically want the Ring of Evolution. So going back inside the town now, we find that all the people are going to be upset that the princess has been kidnapped. Stay at the inn here. So in other words, to bring the princess back, we have to acquire the Ring of Evolution, a Bracelet of Evolution, which is in the cave south of this village. So while this guy is an item shop, he actually does sell chainmail and a wooden hat. Wooden hats are borderline useless, but I'm going to at least get one just to show you here. They don't do a whole lot for the money you get, the money you spend on it. I'm sorry. You'll see it goes from 26 to actually goes less in her case. So we'll transfer it to Christo, because he doesn't have any helmet. But you'll see it doesn't do a whole lot. Went up 6. Better than nothing. So, here's where we learn about the golden bracelet. Golden bracelet. I thought it was Bracelet of Evolution for some reason. Golden bracelet. So, what we need to do is get that bracelet, which is south of the village of Frenor here, but we're not strong enough to do that yet. So what I like to do, and what I'm probably going to do, is bypass that place, the cave for now, and go down to Bazaar and fight around there and get up some more levels. See, now the funny part about this is if I'm talking to these people, you see that he called her May, and then he said, oh, the princess. So the princess is actually fake. She's not the real princess, because you're the real princess. They just don't know that. So we'll pick up a Wing of Wyvern here. And we'll probably just buy one more. Oh, excuse me. It's late. Alright, so we're going to try and, fight around here, work our way down to Bazaar as the next step. So as you can see, to the east of us is another continent. That actually is where Chapter 3 takes place. You gotta be careful with Brommerds. They can roll over and really hurt. So we're just going to continue here to work our way south. Here is the village, the cave south of Frenor, where we get the golden bracelet, but we're not ready to do that yet. So as you can see, the guys are getting significantly harder in this particular area and can basically two-hit Bray, so we need to do our best to keep him alive. It's worth it to fight around the areas down this way of Bazaar because the guys are harder, but we're sort of strong enough to fight them, and it makes getting up levels that much faster. So let's check out the weapon shop here in Bazaar. As you can see, they got some pretty good stuff here. And check out, this is the inn. Might as well stay. If I remember right, there's a soldier in Bazaar. The armor shop. Sell basically the same stuff we've seen in the past. Bronze armor is new. Scale shield is new. And check out this dude. Talking about Endor. We look inside the jar here. We find a strength seed. So as usual, we'll use that on Alena. And see if there's anything in this. Gum pod, they're basically useless. Strength only went up 1, so we should run across. There he is. The king has a problem. Now, this part here sets up the stage for what needs to be done after the cave south of Frenor, because the king has some issues. I'll just explore the rest of this area here while I'm feeling it, before we go back to Santeem to see what's wrong with the king. Item shop. He's a merchant. So let's go ahead and pay a visit back to Santeem and see what the king's problem is. Move, please. Thank you. Alright, let's go back to the throne room. The king can't speak. So the king can't talk. So the guy in the back knows what to do about the king, but we have to go and talk to him. But as you will see, there is a bit of an issue with that. Head here and chop off the back. They let this guy live in a shed. We need a thief's key to open this door, which I do not have yet. So we will have to come back to him. But fortunately, I already know what we need to do. So let's go ahead and go back to Bazaar. And we're going to do some more grinding here. So basically, spoiler alert, what you need to do is down to the southwest of Bazaar is a tower. And inside is something called the Birdsong Nectar, which is what you need to bring the king's voice back, which we will do after the Cave of Frenor. So for now, it's grinding time again. Through this guy. So like I said, I will put a timeline in the comment for this video that will be pinned to the top, so you can just click on any point you want to see specific parts of this chapter, because the grinding is a lot. Nice. Just gonna keep, you know, the routine going here. Fight, heal, stay at the end, fight, heal. The only downside to Bazaar is if someone dies, there's no way to bring them back to life. You have to spend money on a Wing of Wyvern and go back to Tempe or Santeem. Frenor, I don't believe the priest will help you because he's laid up in the bed. Armor scorpions again. You have to be careful with these guys because they can show up in numbers, and that's a problem when that occurs. Until you learn Snowstorm with Bray, if I remember right. These guys are a pain. This fight may not be a good idea. But let's see what happens. Sandmasters can beat you up hard, quickly. I'll try here, and as you can see, it's not going well. Alena's dead. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Not at all. Oh, okay, Bray's the only one left alive. That did not go good. Okay. Yeah, so, well, you gotta stay at the end because the item shop's closed. We need to get some Wing of the Wyverns here to go back to an area to bring back our fallen comrades. Get some Wing of the Wyverns here. Back to Tempe, we can revive them there. bring back Christo. Alright, thinking where I want to go back to. Frenor or Bazaar? I really should do Bazaar because I can get up levels faster. But Frenor would allow me to stay more likely to stay alive. I guess then we'll go back to get rid of this gum pod. 1 gold, right? I remember that, yeah. Useless, goodbye. Yeah, I guess let's go back to Bazaar. Why not? We are back. So, let's keep this party going here. Can't buy anything yet, so we'll... let's go back outside and continue doing what we're doing. Back to grinding around. Once I get strong enough, we'll then venture inside the cave to acquire the golden bracelet. I still can't remember. I feel like the Ring of Evolution, Bracelet of Evolution was from something, but I just can't remember what it was. Probably getting stories confused, games confused. More Sandmasters. Once Bray starts learning better spells, like Snowstorm and that, you can blow through these guys like that. Just right now, we can't. Alright, knock those guys out. Got up a level here. Nice. Alena's about halfway to where I want her to be to beat this chapter. This is the worst part of this chapter, is this constant grind. Let's see if we can buy anything here. We can buy a scale shield. Wouldn't have to work. No, actually I don't need it. Oh, Bray can take a scale shield, that's right. So can Christo. Let's get one for Bray. So let's equip Bray. We'll go from 23 to 26. Hey, better than none. And let's sell the leather shield. That'll give me enough for another scale shield. So let's go ahead and buy another. We'll give this to Christo. So again, you're not getting a whole lot of defense out of this, but you know, it's better than none, and it's gonna help when we're in the cave south of Frenor. 28 to 31. Was it worth it? I don't know. I leave that to you guys to decide if you thought it was worth it or not. Alright, so we got 2 scale shields, so save up for bronze armor, probably for Christo. I'm sure we'll have enough by the time we clear through that cave through Frenor, and same for the Morning Star or Iron Spear, something like that. I'll have to decide what I'm going to buy. Back to the fighting. Christo learns heal more at some point. I just don't remember exactly when. And that makes healing all that much easier. Thevros are pretty easy. Fighting around Bazaar is pretty easy. This is not hard. It's if you get multiple guys at once until Bray learns Snowstorm, then you got a problem. Which is why you saw me get killed pretty hard before. Not dead, but, you know, beat up. Like this, for example. I should really run from, but I'm not gonna. Try it out here, why not? Probably gonna pay for this mistake. Yeah. Oh, good. One ran away. Doing okay here. I think we got this. The benefits, obviously, of not running. Experience. More Sand Masters. Like I said, Sand Masters in numbers are difficult, but these guys we should be okay on. So I'm thinking we're going to get up to around level 10 before we attempt the cave. south of Frenor. There we go. It's getting easier, slowly. Kristo's up to level 8. Antidote, nice. Alright, let's keep on doing this. Gotta be careful of these guys. They cast a defense on you and then they attack pretty hard. You can get killed in one shot. Believe it or not. Especially if they do a critical hit. Do the old heal. Oh, 4 of them. This should be interesting. Oh. Wow. This is not going well. Or you can't do anything other than... Ow. Okay. Well. We died. Time to get brought back to the town by Santeem, probably. That was unfortunate. Yes. Oh, wow. That was very unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and revive here. Not so worried about gold right now. It is what it is. Just trying to get up levels anyway. So, we gotta... bring back our fallen party members. And we're good. Now, that was unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. That's right, that door needs a final key. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. There's no item shop. That's unfortunate. Well, looks like we have to hoof it to Tempe to get a wing of the wyvern. That's unfortunate. Waste of time, but oh well. Oh, knock out these red slimes. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Or prank gophers. Alright. Here we are back at Tempe. And we'll buy some Wing of the Wyverns and hopefully not make that same mistake again. It's a good thing I'm not doing a speed run, because it would have been done a long time ago. I think speedruns are cool, and they have their place, but I very rarely will do them. Just because I prefer to, enjoy the full depth of the story of a game. Whether that's winning or losing. I mean, like I said, you'll never see me do something absolutely perfectly. I mean, yeah, sometimes, okay, I might knock through something like that easy. But, like, if I die, I'm not going to erase it. I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to keep on trucking and learn from my mistake. Because it's a game, and nobody's perfect. Alright, let's knock this guy out. Keep on trucking. Boom, 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 boom. Like I said, this is the most boring part of this chapter, is just getting up enough levels to knock through the cave south of Frenor. Now, I could go in it. Probably would die. Maybe, maybe not. Probably no harder than these friggin' Sandmasters. I'm running. See, I learned from my mistake. These guys are easy. See, that's where you gotta be careful. You see that body attack? Look what it did to my health. I got lucky. There. They did that to Christo or Bray. Dead. Krista really needs to learn heal more. And let's just keep doing this routine. Knock through these guys. There's one down. Cut it close. There we go. Nice. Level 9. We're getting there. Every time I get up a level, it gets easier and easier to fight. There we go. I think that's the first orc I fought in. Better heal again. Some of the beetles are a pain. They put you to sleep. To stay at an inn soon. I'm running out of magic points from healing so much. Whoa. Goodbye. Not even attempting that until I get Sandstorm again. Snowstorm. Sorry. Bray's getting hit pretty hard. Oh no. Well. Wow. That was unfortunate. Alright, well, let's get some Wing of the Wyverns, go back and do it again. Gotta get at least 2 this time. I don't want to make that mistake again. useful here yet. Have enough for a chainmail. Oh, yeah. So close to the bronze armor. But I gotta spend the money to bring back these two chumps who died. Okay, let's do Wing of the Wyvern. Use back to Tempe. And then we'll bring them back and go back to Bazaar for some more, because I'm a glutton for punishment. Oh, I'm an hour and a half into the chapter right now. Christo's back. Let's bring back Alena. When I play through chapter 5, my favorite characters are obviously the hero. I'm trying to remember who I used to have. I think I always had the hero, Ragnar, Christo, and Bray. I'm trying to think that was my party. I'll probably end up doing that again. Or maybe Nara or Mara. Christo was always one of my go-to guys because he had that mix of really good defensive spells and he could attack pretty good. Nice, Bray's up a level. Do we learn a new spell? Come on, something good. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Bounce. Return. Nice, return. Good. I don't have to buy Wing of the Wyverns anymore. Assuming Bray doesn't die. Alright, since we got up level there, let's stay at the inn. So you can actually cast Return in a fight, and it will bring you back to the last place you saved at. Whoops, just really use Bray's magic. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay, let's knock down this guy. There we go. Christo, level up. Nice. Come on, heal more. Nope, nothing. The one thing I pride myself on when I play these kind of games is you will never ever see me use a cheat or use any strategy guides or walkthroughs or anything like that. I always just, play the game from and just do my best to get through it in the most efficient way possible without, resorting to help or anything like that. So let's get the chainmail here. I don't know, it just makes the game more fun when you actually just play it and not rely on somebody giving you the answers. Now, rightfully so. I mean, I'm playing this game from memory because I've already beaten it, but it was a long time ago. But it's funny part is, and you've heard me say this before, it's been 20 years since I played through this game. At least 20 years. And I can still play it like it was yesterday. Just because it was that good of a game that I remember. So, like, I can tell you a quick story while I'm just grinding around here. So when I was a kid, I never had a lot of money. My parents didn't, so I made the best I could to get games. I would either save allowance, rent them from Blockbuster, whatever. When my grandparents came up from Florida, you would ask them for things. They would be like, sure, because they would spoil us, me and my brother and sister. And so one day we were at the mall, and we were in, I don't even remember what it was, Babbage's, maybe, one of those stores. And I saw they had a whole bunch of Nintendo games, and it's still killing me what the name of the store was. Had to have been Babbage's or one of those stores. And I was looking at all the Nintendo games, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. So my grandparents, being as nice as they were like, yeah, you can pick one. So I got to pick like whatever I wanted. So I ended up picking out a game called Crystalis, which I'm sure everybody's who plays Nintendo is into, RPGs has heard of. I had never heard of it, and I picked it solely on what the box looked like. And man, it was one of the most fun games on the Nintendo that I played in a while. And it was like nobody had heard of it. It was just like one of those like offshoot games. And then it started to get popular, and it's got like a still somewhat of a following, but it was just like a really cool game. And then I always liked also the sports games. I used to play too with my dad. My dad used to like to buy them for me when he could. So that was always cool. Like Tecmo Bowl. That's how I got into Tecmo Bowl. And what else? I think I played. What was the video game with the robots? Base Wars. I used to love that game. That was a fun game. Ken Griffey Baseball. I think that was Super Nintendo, though. Video games today, I mean, yeah, they're awesome. They have really cool graphics, but you'll never see the depth of a game like you would with Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 7, the original, like the original games, because the depth's just not there anymore. The remake for Final Fantasy 7 was really cool, but like you can tell that it just doesn't have that kind of depth and feel. Granted, it takes a different, the storyline's a little different, but I don't know, just games, they make them today, they're not made with the same quality and, you know, depth of story that they were in the past. And a lot of it too, I mean, I get it. The games nowadays are so much more, you know, modernized and graphical, and that to make a game like Final Fantasy 3 or 6 for people who are, you know, overseas, call it, in the United States it was what, Final Fantasy 6 or whatever, 3 in the United States, 6 overseas. That kind of game with the 20 plus characters will never exist again. And that game was just, that game was one of the best. The World of Balance and the World of Ruin. But then it's funny though, you think like, wow, this is such a great game. And then you look back on it when you're an adult and you're like, yeah, so the whole world consisted of like 6 towns and like a total of like 100 people. How does this society like that survive? But yeah, that's the adult me thinking. Same thing, you look at Dragon Warrior. It's like there's like what, 20 towns, maybe 10 to 15 people per town ish. But as a kid, you know, you're not supposed to think about that kind of stuff and just enjoy the game. Or like these crested vipers, you're fighting them, but yeah, obviously they have, you know, children, offspring, that are just left alone once you kill them. I think that hit home a little in Final Fantasy II, the US version, where you were Cecil and Rhina, and you go through the cave and you fight Rhina's mother, the mist monster, who was just trying to protect her town from you, ironically. So the games always have that kind of, you know, ironic twist. Almost to level 10 for everybody. We're getting there. Oh, Bray. Killing me. Well, we gotta do it again. Pick up a wing of the wyvern. I'm gonna pick up the bronze armor. Should pretty much zero out the risk of Christo dying anymore, because it's going to go from 32 to 45. That's a huge gain. And we'll sell the leather armor. Nope. Gotta go pick up a wing of the wyvern. Trying to think what I want here. Really, we're running out of armors to buy. We've gotten through most. I think we're like maxed out on armor until we get to Endor. Right? Yeah. I think so. I'm just checking here real quick. the wing of the wyvern. Go to Tempe. Alright. Bray is back. Exit. The wyvern back to Frenor this time. You know what? I'm thinking we might try our hand at this cave. Sorry, my allergies are the usual. I'm thinking we can get through this cave. Let's give it a shot. It's the worst that's gonna happen, I'll die. Here we are. So this is the cave south of Frenor, where we have to acquire the golden bracelet. Because, you know, in typical Dragon Warrior world, the important stuff is always buried inside of caves or tower, hidden inside of a tower with no locks. Just anybody can go right in. And it's presumed that the monsters aren't actually trying to protect it. They're just trying to live their life in the cave. Alright, I'll pick up this treasure chest. Hopefully it's some money. Woohoo! I was only kidding, but that's cool. Agility seed, nice. Trying to fight every battle in here possible because the experience is nice. Go this way. God, I can't wait for Bray to learn Snowstorm. It takes so long to... She's so weak. Pick this up. Magic potion. Restores magic points. It's good for Krista or Bray to hang on to. And we're gonna go around this way. Oswargs. Oh. Wow, that was rough. Oh, Crystal's asleep too. Oh. Okay. Oh, we gotta take out that. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, stupid sleep more. Kill these friggin' guys. Ah, I should have healed Bray. Ah, that's okay. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's do a healing session here. Gotta be super careful with these Ogsworgs. These guys are stronger than they look. For that reason. Oh, whoops. Cast bounce twice. Good. Oswargs are strong, but fortunately they ran out of magic points quick. Search. Golden bracelet. Alright, now we gotta get out of this cave. Fortunately, Bray learned outside. And let's go ahead and cast Return. I will heal, we'll just walk probably. Thinking what I want to do here, don't I? Might as well just walk because it's got to be nighttime to... Oh boy, look at these guys. It's actually got to be nighttime for when we go into Frenor to exchange the golden bracelet for the princess. Or princess. Crystal's up to level 10. Alena's at level 10 now. Doing good. Bray's up to level 10 now. Awesome. Come on, Snowstorm. I guess it's too early. Through these guys. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 to go. Healer. Alright, let's attack you. Let's do Ice Bolt on you. Get rid of these carnivores. Okay, we just got these healers left. 1 down, 1 to go. And goodbye, healer. There we go. Now we just gotta wait till nighttime. As I said, over to the east there, you can see Tulun's hometown. And here we go. Gonna fight this fight real quick. So, as we recall, we have to go inside the village of Frenor and exchange the golden bracelet for the princess. The golden bracelet holds the secret of evolution, which Necrosaro is looking for. Yeah, there they are. She's just an actress. Now we get the Thief's Key, which you can use to open doors. They just bail after all that they put the town through. And a new day has begun. Go ahead and stay at the inn here. We got a nice amount of gold. Let's go ahead and return to Bazaar. So the next thing we need to do is go into the Birdsong Tower and get the Birdsong Nectar to use to restore our father's, the King of Santeem's, voice. But first we're going to buy some stuff here. So the Iron Spear. Again, it's, you know, Crystal and Bray keeping him on the offensive. Nice increase there. So let's go ahead and sell Thorn Whip. Exit. Alright, so we're at 10, 10, and 10. Alright, let's keep on whacking away at these guys here. bats around. Stupid guys. Alright. Knock them out. We'll head over to the Birdsong Tower. I'm not sure we're quite strong enough to get through here yet. That was a little close. Good. All right. Gotta do some healing here, probably. Oh, run, run. Oh, this could not be good. Phew. That was close. Alright. Whip out the trusty heal. Birdsong Tower. I'm almost certain we are not strong enough to be in here. Oh, okay, exactly. Fortunately, I remember there's an inn right here. Assuming I can survive to get there. Yeah, we are definitely not ready for here yet. If I was this guy, I would sell, like, you know, offer his services at like a ridiculous markup. You want to stay here? 100 gold a night. Versus like 12. This guy casts Fireball if I remember right. So we're... Alright, so based on what I'm seeing, we're teetering on being strong enough to be in here. These guys are doing damage, but they're not doing a whole heck of a lot. They killed Bray because it's Bray. But we can probably get through this tower with using the patented runaway method, where you just run from every fight. So I might do that. I'm just thinking about it. Let's bring back Bray. If I do that method, I could probably survive through the tower. Because all I need to do is really get the Birdsong Nectar. Just have to get up to the top of the tower. That's all. I don't know. I gotta decide here what to do, if I want to do that or not. Oh! That was painful. We'll get this for Bray. Why not? Just to help out a little bit here. Get my whopping 7 gold for my cypress stick. Let's head back that way and see what happens. Another fight. Christo's getting lower again. I gotta hurry this fight up here. One down. Cordra dead. Nope, dead. There we go. Christo's poisoned. That's easy to fix at least. Somebody got up a level? No, maybe not. Oh, that's right, the poison. Spell, Christo, antidote him. Spell, Christo, heal him. Alright, on our way. Again. Christo, heal him. Alena. Whoa. Running. Damn. 4, 5. 5 attacked. Christo healing again. I really need Soren heal more. But the more I think about it, given his hit points are so low, Horn and heal more is not going to help a whole lot there. Alright, here we are again. This guy's running around here. We're going to try this. Guy reminds me of Baxter from Ninja Turtles. She got Bray got hit with stop spell. Alright, well, that's why I have the Venomous Dagger. Help out a little bit, at least. Alena got up a level. Let's go stay at that. You wonder what this guy's business model was. I'm going to build an inn, you know, at the base of a random tower. Maybe we'll see if we can fight around here a little bit. Just to get up, maybe see if I can get Bray or Christo up a level. If Bray can learn Snowstorm, I can plow through these guys like nothing. And I know you'll learn it out like right after level 10. I just don't remember the exact level. Give me a second here. Thinking. Whoa. Nice. Heal up him. Alright, let's try this. Be careful how much magic I waste. Heal. And we're good. Let's keep moving. Need to use the Thief's Key. I'm doing good. Crystal got up a level. That's good. Status check here. We better heal up a little bit. Shortly. Heal Bray. Heal Christo. And Alena. probably just heal. Alright, moving on. Going this way. Down here. I think this is the right way. Oh, these guys. I think if I remember right, these things get... Yeah. They ironize themselves and you can't. And all you can do is run. I think. Yeah. Okay, I think this is the right way. Yeah, yes. Just gotta run from any of those guys. Pointless to even try. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Nope. Yeah, I do remember. There's these treasure chests in here. Nice. Gold haul. That was useless. Oh, at least we got 1,200 gold out of that. So, doubling back. I don't remember exactly where to go. I thought I was going the right way, but apparently not. Not that way. Snowstorm. Nice. Bray got Snowstorm. Awesome. This will make things so much easier now. Snowstorm basically attacks everyone, you know, in a group. So if you've got 4 of these crested vipers, you can attack all 4 at once with Snowstorm. Same thing for if we come up with those Sand Masters, a group of 8, knock through them. Alright, let's go ahead and do Antidote. Okay, where are we here? I better... I really should heal Bray. There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, that wasn't pleasant. Alright. I knew I screwed that up. I really should have healed Bray, but oh well. Just keep moving. I think this is the right way here. Yes, I remember this. We have to walk up and around this path. I have a magic potion if Christo starts running low on... I don't do Infernos. Oh. Oh. Good. Alright, let's heal. If Crystal starts running low on magic, I do have a magic potion I can use. Alright, gotta walk around this pit here. We're almost there if I remember right. We can do this. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. West or south? West or south? We're gonna do south. Looks like I guessed correct. Hopefully. Oh my god. Run. Oh, thank you. Oh, we made it. Those are Zenithian elves, I remember right? We have to search here for the Birdsong Nectar. We got it. So now we have to take the Birdsong Nectar back to the King of Santeem, assuming we can get out of here alive. Run. Alright, if I can just walk around this pit, I can drop out the front of the tower on the south side of this floor. There is the drop there. Good, this guy won't do anything. Alright, looks like we're getting out of here. Excellent. It looks like I did miss one treasure chest. I saw it when I was walking before, but oh well. Alright, let's see. Do we have any... Of course not. So I'm going to have to hoof it back to Bazaar. Alright, we cleared through the Birdsong Tower and we are back at Bazaar. So I need to get a wing of the wyvern. God knows I haven't bought enough of these things. Alright, let's use it. Go back to Santeem. Bring Bray back to life. Bray is brought back. So now we'll go ahead and go over to Santeem Castle. And give the king the Birdsong Nectar. use the Birdsong Nectar. He basically tells us of his dreams about a terrible monster coming out of the world to destroy the world. He knows something bad's about to happen in the future, so he's letting us go, do whatever we want with his journey and his blessing. And he had another dream that he can't remember. That dream was probably what happens to them at the end of this chapter, but we'll have to wait and find out. If everybody remembers, in chapter 5, Santeem is empty of all people, and there's monsters living there. Okay, so now our next stop is Endor. Now that we have helped the king, he gives us permission to go wherever we want in the world, and we can use the shrine to the east of Bazaar to get to Endor. Let's light these guys up with some snowstorm, show you how good it works. One-hit kills. The funny part is I really don't need it anymore because all that's left is to fight in the tournament at Endor. But it's still helpful. In hindsight, I should have gotten it before I went into the Birdsong Tower. Bray wouldn't have died, but that's alright. So as you can see now, the path to the wall is open, and we are now permitted to use the travel gate to head towards Endor. What this does is this takes us to the other side. Of the river, and we are here. Talk to this guy at the inn here. Sure, why not? See, this guy has a healthy markup, 24 gold. So here we are on the other side of that river thing, and heading south and then east through this little mountain range. Here is the castle town of Endor. Here we have an armor shop. Anything useful? Half-plate armor, iron apron. So there's some stuff for Christo here, but nobody can be equipped with that. I think he can take a half-plate armor if I remember right. And iron shield. Just looking to see who can be equipped with what here. Well, I'll think about buying some stuff for him. There's the inn. This is the casino. Which is, and this current chapter is open for business. We'll be spending a lot of time at Endor in the next chapter. So here we have an item shop. Go ahead here and talk to the king. So the king essentially made an arrangement that whoever wins the tournament has to marry his daughter. And she's very upset about it. So she wants Princess Alena to win the tournament. As such, then she won't have to be married. Taking a look around, we're down below the basement of the castle. This guy gives a warning of first time we heard the name Necrosaro in Endor. He is in the tournament, so we may have to face him. We'll have to wait and see. So to get to the actual tournament location, we want to go ahead and go this way. And go into the Coliseum building. Got some jazzy music. Oops. Let's go ahead and enter the waiting area. So a very important thing is this merchant here. He sells an item that we need, the Iron Claw, and it is for Princess Alena. It will boost her attack power significantly, as such making the tournament fights that much easier. How Alena doesn't blink. So what we need to do now is load up Alena with a bunch of stuff. So we just equip the Iron Claw. And we need to give her as many medical herbs as she can carry. So we're just going to dump this club. The reason we need the medical herbs is because when she fights in the Coliseum, she can't heal herself. So the only way to heal is to use medical herbs, since she has no magic. So we're going to load up on these medical herbs. And you get to use one in between fights. And the benefit of the tournament fights is when you win some, you get a medical herb. So if in the event you run into a struggle and you have to use 2 in one match, they give you another. But you should not need to use more than one. Let's equip her with the wood. That's right, the wood hat doesn't do anything for her. I forgot about that. Alright, let's just, sell that wooden hat back. Not that it matters, really, at this point. Exit. And buy the medical herb. Okay, so let's transfer this medical herb to Alena. Alright. So that takes care of the items we need for the tournament. Now we're just going to decide if I'm ready or not. I might fight around just for a little bit. Get Alena up to level 12. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And then we'll go ahead and do the tournament here. So as you can see, the bridges are out. We find out why that is in Chapter 3. Oops. Casted the wrong spell. Nice hit. Clear through those guys. We should get up a level pretty quick here. See the other bridges out. That takes us to Okanaba, where Talon lives. Go through all the healers. Knock out this rogue knights here. There goes one. And there goes two. Nope. Thought I would kill him, but this round to take him out. There he goes. Now we got to knock out this healer, apparently. Rogue knights are notorious for calling healers. Oh, metal sign. This guy will run. Yep. Another metal sign. Alright, he ran away. If we get lucky, this will be enough to get Alena up the level we need. And maybe not. And let's see. Nope, still nothing. Just trying to get to level 12 here. Level 11 is questionable. Whether or not you could do the Coliseum for tournaments. Only because you get hurt so hard. You get hit pretty hard. 12 makes a difference that I have direct knowledge of, because I remember when I played this game the first time, I struggled through the tournament over and over again, just, you know, like figuring out how to beat it, and especially the Linguar, where he does that, you know, morphing thing. That was always fun. There we go. Okay, so I think we are ready to attempt the tournament at the castle town of Endor. So let's do this. First things first. I really should have a rewards card for staying at these inns so many times. I don't think I already checked this. Yep, nothing. So I'm actually going to buy Christo a couple of things with the money, because if I remember correctly, the items that he has transfer to Chapter 5. And because we're going to end this chapter after this, we might as well just drain out the money. And sell the bronze armor. And should be good to rock and roll. At this point, I can't think of anything else. We've completed all the stuff for Chapter 2 other than the tournament, and I think we're good to go. I don't think there's a healer here. Let's go ahead and just save. Yes. All right. Yep, I can't. I think I'm going to try this. Thinking if there's any more fighting I want to do. Getting up to level 13 is probably not really needed. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see if I hit any more metal slimes. Sometimes you come across a metal slime, you can actually kill it. You get up that, it's enough to get up a level instantly. So we'll try for a minute here. If not, then we'll just go ahead with the tournament. These guys again. Crystal got up a level. This guy out here. beat up pretty good there. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just going to go do the tournament shortly here because I'm not finding any metal slimes. Level 12 should be good enough. Got up a level. Okay, knocked out this Razor Wind. There we go. Knocked out the skeletons. Knocked out the skeleton. Last one here. There we go. Alright, I'm still not coming across any metal slimes, so we'll let it go through the night here. And we're pretty much out of magic at this point. So I'm thinking what am I doing here? Looking for nothing. Why am I searching through this? Break and use the magic potion. It's enough to do another snowstorm. So I was hoping to find a metal slime. Not happening, it looks like. So we're just going to beat these guys and figure out what my plan of attack is here. I'm thinking I'm strong enough to do this tournament. I remember being at like level 13 or 14 at this point, but I kind of think it should be okay. So we might just go ahead and give this a whirl here once it becomes daylight. Whoa. Snowstorm will take care of these guys. Let's go ahead and stay at the inn here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and give this a whirl. Don't think there's anything else I need to buy for anyone that could be of any virtue for the future. Yeah, Crystal can take the morning spar, why not? So I'm doing this because I think, if I remember right, in the future their weapons transfer over to Chapter 5. If I'm wrong, please go ahead and drop a comment on the video and tell me that. Alright, so let's see here. Anything else? There, we're up to level 13. So, that's actually good. I did get up to 13. Nice. I think I'm definitely good now to go ahead and do this tournament. Figures then I run into a metal slime too. Alright, let's go ahead in here and stay at the inn. I was hesitant to do it at 12, but I feel good to do it at 13. All right. So, heading back to the Coliseum area. At this point, this should be pretty easy. Okay, here we are with our first fight. So again, it's just, you know, alternating attack. You attack, he attacks. You attack, he attacks. Sometimes you get a heroic attack and you knock it out in one shot. He'll let you use a medical herb between fights. So we'll go ahead and start the next one here. Rorik. So as you fight, the guys get progressively stronger. Necrosaro is the only one to have gotten all the way to the end. Hopefully we're going to beat that. So you notice I used a medical herb there because I was getting hit pretty good. This guy will give another medical herb, so it's okay to use one for the fight with Rorik. So Rorik is defeated. Yes, I want to use another medical herb. Yes, I want to use another. It's okay too. Vivian's next. Gotta be careful, she casts Fireball, but she's not overly strong. She'll run out of magic eventually, too. Now we can just knock through her. She has very weak attack, strong magic, but she runs out of magic when she casts Heal More on herself. So we got a treasure chest, medical herb. So we defeated the third opponent. Next up, I believe, is Samson. Samson, yep. He's like the knight guy. Alright. That was nice. We got a terrific blow there. This hit should kill him. There we go. Excellent. The last up is the quote-unquote more challenging one. It's Linguar. He's this guy who morphs from 1 into 4 guys, and you have to figure out which one's the real one. Nope. No more medical herbs. Nope. And we are good to fight Linguar. So like I said, this guy morphs into 4, and it seems that my video rendering is not liking him moving around like that. So you have to guess, basically. You can... And he splits, and if you hit the right one, you hurt him. If you hit the wrong one, he either spits his tongue out at you or hits you. So it's Linguar C, so I hit the right one. Good. I got it right again. Nice. Oh, there we go. We have defeated Linguar. So, we have fought through 4 battles. 5 battles, I'm sorry. Necrosaro is next. Oh, apparently he's not here. Well, Alena is the winner of the tournament. So now that we have completed Chapter 2, and the king tells us to return home and tell our father about our victory in the tournament. So if we try and cast Return, we'll find that we cannot. So, what we need to do is go ahead and leave the castle, and upon stepping outside, we are warned that we need to return to the castle immediately, and the soldier passes away. So, you could get back to the castle one of 2 ways. One, you could walk, which is kind of far, or 2, you can just go ahead and cast Return. So I'm just going to go ahead and cast Return back to Santeem. And let's go in the castle and find out what's going on. Oh, there's nobody here. Alright, let's go see the king. And it seems everyone's gone. Well, we have completed Chapter 2 in Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. If everyone could click that like button and subscribe to the channel, we will find out what happened to Alena's father and the villagers of Santeem soon enough. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you all soon.